Next up at UFC Vegas 86, we have the co-main event of the evening. We have Dan Ige taking on Andre Fili. Dan Ige 17-7 overall, 2-3 in his last 5, and he's coming off that grapple-heavy loss to Bryce Mitchell. Taking on Andre Fili, 23-10 overall, 2-1 in his last 5, coming off that first-round knockout over Lucas Almeida. This is a good co-main event. It's a very interesting co-main event. Both these guys very good. Both these guys have had a ton of success, and both these guys have some tough losses as well. Dan Ige is a fantastic kickboxer, good speed, good power. He also has very good BJJ and some underrated wrestling. Takedown defense looks low on paper at 58%, but he's basically just been fighting killers the last couple of years. He defended 10 of Bryce Mitchell's takedown attempts. He's a very durable guy. He's a tough knife for anybody. He's coming off that loss, as I mentioned, to Bryce Mitchell, where he defended 10 takedowns, but he still gave up 7.5 minutes of control because Bryce was just glued to his hips. What are we laughing at? He's taking on Andre Fili. This guy's a well-rounded guy and was on the path to be the next big thing, right? Coming out of Team Alpha Male. All the talent in the world, good wrestling, good striking, great everything. Basically like Cody Garbrandt 2.0, essentially. But like Cody Garbrandt, his chin is not always there, and his decision-making isn't either. Style-wise, though, Andre's a very well-rounded guy. He can be a technical brawler with wrestling. He gets hit often. You can see that in his negative striking differential. He does rely on his chin a little bit too much. Solid takedowns, averages over 2 per fight, and I do wish he went with those takedowns a little bit more often, but he is coming off that first-round knockout over Lucas Almeida. If Andre was going to come into this fight with a wrestle-heavy game plan, same exact way that he beat Charles Jourdain in 2020, I think he wins this fight. Dan Ige is a very good grappler, but he has always struggled with guys who mix in the wrestling offense. Andre has all the talent. Good striker. Good footwork. Good movement. A very, very talented guy. But right when he's about to live up to that talent, there's a roadblock. Works his way back up, roadblock. He's been in some great fights. He's a ton of fun. He's probably the more talented fighter between the two, but I just have to very slightly lean towards just like tough veteran who can hang and make something happen. What are you smirking at what are we smirking at? What am I missing?
Jacob is going to be a great stepdad to some Brazilian kid one day when he finds the perfect mamacita.
Jesus. Anyway, so I'm going Dan Ige. If this is a 50-50 fight, I'm giving Dan Ige 52-48 because Andre is very good and is very talented. What do you think, Jakey boy?
I mean, this to me seems like just cut and paste Nathaniel Wood. Danny Ige to me is just a better Nathaniel Wood. I'm not a big Nathaniel Wood guy, but kind of the same style, right? Can wrestle, can grapple, good underrated grappler, good clean boxing. I think Dan Ige is a more powerful guy than Nathaniel Wood. Obviously, Nathaniel Wood's kind of like that undersized guy coming up to 145, where Dan Ige kind of is a 145er. And Andre Fili really struggled with a guy like Nathaniel Wood that can kind of do it all. Got sat down, got hurt a little bit, and I think Dan Ige is just a better version of Nathaniel Wood. So I think it's as easy as that. I don't think Dan Ige has... He's just so durable. I think Andre Fili is going to beat guys that he should beat, that he can probably finish, like a Lucas Almeida, but you can't really finish Dan Ige, and he's just so well-rounded. I think Dan Ige wins this fight.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I'm not as confident because for me, Andre does have that wrestling, and if he is able to get that going or chooses to do that, it's the exact same way that he beat Charles Jourdain. But I don't know why or how at this point we could trust him to do that. He doesn't do that. That's not how he fights. So I got to go Dan Ige here, but Andre's the better fighter.
Booty Latinas.
That is just a funny random thing to come out of this guy. Like, he was just always so normal, and then
with that same smirk he's got in that picture too.
Yeah. To the point where I thought it was a fake clip because it just seemed too like, what? But it ain't fake.
Guy, man.
Oh yeah. $8,600 in DraftKings though. I don't think that'll be worth it.
Booty Latinas.
I don't think that $8,600 in DraftKings will necessarily be worth it because I don't think he's going to finish Andre Fili.
I need to put that as a sound on for the stream. Honestly.
Yeah, for when. Yeah.
Big booty Latinas.
Yeah, you probably should. But Danny Ige, $8,600. I'm probably going to leave that alone. I don't think that's going to be worth it in DraftKings because while he is tough, while he is durable, he's primarily a striker, and I think that's what this is going to look like. You think he's going to sit down, Andre, and potentially cover that salary?
What?
WeWantPicks.com. Click become a member at the top. It's only $10 a month. And if you're interested in the DraftKings information, we have 2 full pages dedicated to DraftKings for premium members. One is going to get you the cheat sheet with the ownership projections, the scoring projections, leverage plays, write-ups on who should be in what style contest and lineup for what kind of tournament. Then we rank the fighters by salary. The second is a DraftKings optimizer that will build DraftKings lineups for you with just a couple clicks of a button. Also preloaded with the ownership and the scoring projections. WeWantPicks.com. Click become a member. Only $10 a month for anything you could ever want or need to be successful watching fights. Sleuth threw up $2 to say Angelo has been unsuccessful with Prize Picks the last 3 events. I don't think that is true. I think I hit the
Minor
UFC
setback for a major comeback.
I also hit UFC 297's Prize Pick, so he's
We're
just
gonna
flat out
destroy the
wrong.
books.
But this is it. Don't listen. Yeah, okay. This is it. Before you go, let me give you $50. Anybody who goes to WeWantPicks.com/bets and signs up with any one of our affiliate partners gets $50 as a thank you. Use the link, sign up, make a deposit. We send you $50 as a thank you.